these are, they're quite expensive, sort of cheap calipers, because they have the digital readout on them. You use that to measure your parts. At any fitter, you'll see that in their back pocket. If you don't have one of them, then I'm not sure what you're doing. I used to help Dad in the shed, and we'd work on his trucks and his dozers and his diggers and stuff. And I always thought to myself, I said, that's what I want to do. Like full time, I want to do fitting. And then I applied everywhere, and I didn't hear back from anyone.
Well, Lauren came to us, we were putting out for apprentices, and she was looking for a mechanical apprenticeship. So when she came in, I looked at a grade 12 pass and stuff. She could have been anything she wanted to be. She had A's for everything, and she was just so clever.
So I actually didn't know what a CNC machine was whatsoever, like at all. I have never had a job before, never had an interview for anything. Yeah, I was nervous.
She says, I've never touched a lathe. I said, well, that's right, we'll train you. And that's what we've done.
So a CNC is a computerised lathe or a mill. So you can program on them using G-code or conversational, and pretty well you just type in what you want with dimensions, everything, and it'll machine a part for you. They slowly introduced me to it, and it's like, hey, this is something that you can do if you're ever interested. I'm like, hell yeah, that looks super cool, so yep, count me in for that. I actually realised further down the track that this is probably where I should have ended up, because it's purely maths-based, and I'm a math person, so. It was one of the biggest things, because it was like, oh yeah, well, you sort of have to live up to a standard to go, well, everyone's given me a chance, I have to prove myself that I'm not hopeless. I love this, but I also love agriculture. So when I'm not at work, that's where I am. I want to live on the land. I want to have a property. I want to have a horse on the land. I want to do what we got here. When you're growing up, if people tell you that you can't do something, you don't ever believe that you can. We were very lucky that we had big support systems like Mum. We always got taught determination, courage, stand up for yourself, don't let anyone walk all over you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so always be nice.
I went into the mines because of the drought. I needed to go and support my family. Teaching wasn't helping me do that, so I went out to the mines and helped us through. Keep the farm, keep the kids at school. There's just a stereotype around what women can do and can't do, but it's up to that individual, that you keep pushing along, don't give up. In our family, my mum always used to say, let's make sure that our kids are better than we are. I always say to my kids, you can do it. You can do anything you want to. No one can stop you and no one can take it away from you. So it's a wonderful thing that people like Mick at CMC, he gives my girls a go, Got to take that leap because, yeah, it's the best decision ever.
We're very supportive of having women in manufacturing. There's a lot of roles there that women can do that they don't know about. So we're passionate about trying to get it into the schools, educating young people. Times have changed. It's no longer this rough, tough industry that only guys can go in.
Yeah, I am a role model in, showing people that a female in a shed full of males, you can do it. But I shouldn't have to be. You're here, and if you're good at your job and if you're a nice person, that's all that matters.
I saw Lauren and what she does and thought about it I could do the same thing. If boys can do it, then so can girls. That's how I see it. So
I think it's wonderful. I think it's great that girls get the chance to go out there and show what they're made of.
The future is everyone. Gender has nothing to do with it. You're a nice person, you're a nice person. Qualification, qualification. I hope you don't have to encourage people or women to do stuff. They should know in themselves they can do it, and you don't need encouragement from other people if you've got it in yourself.